Once again, good late evening. Friends, foes, the tolerable, and far in the distance, the intolerable. Alright, I'm down my amphibian stew, aka Chico Bean. Liquid crack. Cough, and it'll be okay. Because you're not doing nothing today but drinking a liquid aspirin that hits the system hard like a laxative. Amphibian stew. Snake and tilapia. Listen, in case you don't get down like that, it's only coffee. And in case you down something, started to sweat, just continue to sweat it through the pores. You probably got a bacteria. It just needed to scare you before it settled in, and now you can get it out. Do some push-ups, some sit-ups, some jumping jacks, and get the rest of that out. Matter of fact, take a hot shower, let it soak, man. Anyway, this is what I wrote in the back of my mind while I was trying to find my way to this bench to get up off the ground. Even in a clinch, it sounds good to look right. My father-in-law would say sometimes it's not the quality, it's the appearance. Okay. In case you're not understanding why I'm babbling, I'm trying to find my thoughts. I'm having writer's block. Oh, there it is. Okay, there. Now I remember. Singles party, rules to rules, number 3. Let me see. Lost it again. That meant somebody recorded. Alright. A deficit in thought capacity means that there are thought capacities that are reached that aren't yours. Alright, but rule number 3. When dealing with company that you keep, the company that you prefer based on gender bracket, are the ones that you are mediocrely tolerable with. The company that you do not prefer to keep and associate with, despite levels of intoleration, but among levels of U.S. standard toleration. You are lenient only to the degree of possessions, ownership, and time that they are in your midst. Your schedule means everything. Or you mean nothing to them, and then walk. Whether you fought or not, ought to be this way. Advocated message. Never forget it, never lose sight of it. We are either on day 12 or 13. Forbidden Greek. 12 to 13 Forbidden Greek. 12 to 13 Master Masons. 12 to 13 from instructor to laborer, and all up under his rank. That's it's 12 to 13, and then you want to say 38, 48, 58. And then you want a building block that's one to them that don't even know to have 50. Building block to 50 sack. And I can get it over the counter now. That ain't even how I rock. The tariff, the terrain. Man, if we're away from the house, you want to look at the globe, just think about your tariff. You know the terrain of what is local, regional. But you know, I was permitted and allowed to keep mine under 100 degrees, strictly 10 away from 100. And you know, I requested it that way to maintain the situation that we wouldn't flag, that the national flag would stand. And we wouldn't be a drag on the government, for the government to untie their hands of help and leave whelps, pain, and disgust with us. Mighty healthy. I love life and everything in it. Let's not stagnate ourselves in the future by making wicked, disgusting mistakes now. If I could say that about my disposition in life, I would, but it's not me. I did not make this choice. Listen. You're your street code, your growth and development, your code of conduct. Develop a medium of order and a balance to your stand-up policies. That's what's up. I'm just saying, if I was in my residence paying what I'm supposed to pay, regardless of whether I own it or have to talk to the landlord the next day, I'm more lenient with those I'd rather deal with. Leniently mediocre, straight. But more so strict on certain points with people that I'd rather not deal with, but deal with anyway, because before the violation outweighed the violation. Give and take more or less, or not much more, and all degrees included, nothing excluded, to keep going, to add on, to proceed, to avoid proceedings. I normally, after the violation, due to situations of intensities and magnitude of clarity, give and take, the scientific notation, the scientific method of proceed to concept and precepts, weighed an option, putting it to the test. Look, I ought to tell you, after the violation is nothing, depending on how long I know you. And that is no fun, my friend. No fun. Have a good day.